Welcome all my dear student of SY BSc Physics class. In previous lecture, we derived an expression for equivalent focal length of two thin lenses separated by a finite distance. We also obtain an expression for equivalent focal length of two thin lenses placed coaxially but in contact, rather than they are separated, they are in contact. Now in this lecture we are going to study concept of cardinal points. What are the cardinal points? Why it is necessary? And this concept of cardinal points are very important because it is directly connected to the determination of position and size of image formed by complex optical system. What is complex optical system? When we are going to consider, when we consider a single lens, obviously it is simple system of lens. But when we considered two or more than two lenses, then system is said to be complex system, complex optical system. And in such complex optical system, in order to determine the position and size of image formed by complex optical system, one must have the knowledge of cardinal points. Okay? I already told you that a combination of lenses having common principal axis. What I say? A combination of two lenses having common principal axis is called coaxial system of lenses. And here we are going to consider such type of coaxial system. Okay. The point of intersection of different planes, that is principal plane, focal plane, nodal plane, etc. The position of intersection of different planes with the axis of an optical system are called as principal points. Remember that what I say? The position of intersection of different planes like principal plane, focal plane and nodal plane, etc. with the axis of optical system are called as principal points or Gaussian points. Actually there are 6 points in all called as cardinal points of an optical system, with the help of which the position and size of the images of a given object or the image of the given object can be found properly. Here we are going to see aggregate 6 cardinal points. See here one by one. 2 focal points F1 and F2, 2 principal points P1 and P2 and 2 nodal points N1 and N2. In all there are 6 points, or there are 6 points in all called as cardinal points. Now we are going to see one by one. First of all we are going to see the focal points F1, F2 and focal plane. What is focal points and what are the focal planes? What is focal point or what are the focal points? Okay. In order to consider focal point and focal plane, let us consider this figure. In this figure we consider a single thick instead of thin. We consider a thick convex lens. Now in figure we can see that the set of rays like this rays and this ray, the set of rays converges after refraction. Okay, what I say? Consider a set of rays which comes from left side parallel to the principal axis and incident on the surface of convex lens. After refraction, these rays, that means these rays get refracted like this and these rays get refracted like this. After refraction, these rays come to focus at a single point, F2, on the principal axis. So, this point F2 is called as a second principal focus or second principal point. Okay. And this is the position of the image corresponding to axial point object situated at infinity, that is E is equal to 0. When object is situated at infinite distance on the principal axis and the rays coming parallel to the principal axis, and after refraction they get converge at the point, that means they form the image at point F2 and hence F2 is called second principal point. Similarly, the rays starting from point F1, suppose this is point F1, the rays starting from this point F1 like these rays. See here, there is a difference between types of rays. This is the first ray, like this one. After refraction they comes to meet here and these are the rays. Now second type of rays, like show the difference between them. This is the type of, or the rays are indicated by this arrow. The rays starting from point F1 from the axial point, or we can say that the rays starting from an axial point F1, after refraction what happen? After refraction through the lens they becomes parallel. See here, these are the rays, these two rays. When incident on this lens, after refraction they goes parallel to this principal axis. So the point F1 is called first focal point or first principal focus and is the position of object whose image, it is the position of object whose image is formed at infinite or infinite distance or infinity. So this is the distance of image V is equal to infinity. Now consider another case. Instead of convex lens we consider a thick concave lens. Now for that purpose consider this figure. What happened in this figure? In this figure again consider a set of parallel rays, this and this rays. This is the set of parallel rays. After refraction, when these rays are incident, on the concave lens, after refraction they diverge. That means this ray comes parallelly and diverge it. This ray comes parallel and diverge it. That means what? Consider a set of rays parallel to the principal axis incident on the concave lens, and after refraction the emergent rays appears to diverge from point F2. Okay, from point F2 on the principal axis. The point F2 is called second focal point or second principal focus of the concave lens. Similarly, consider another type of rays. This one ray. These are coming from this position and this is also coming from this position. These type of rays from an axial point F1, after refraction they becomes, this ray comes like this position and goes parallel to the principal axis after refraction. This is also coming from this direction and after refraction it is going parallel to the principal axis. So the point F1 is called first focal point or first principal focus of the concave lens, and the point F1 and F2 here also F1 and F2, all these points are known as focal points. Okay. Now the plane passing through the focal point and perpendicular to the principal axis is known as focal plane, like this. Suppose this is the first focal point and if we draw the plane which is passing through this focus or focal point and perpendicular to the, this is also, this is the plane which is passing through the focal point F2 and perpendicular to the principal plane. Here also we can draw the plane which is perpendicular to the principal axis and passing through F2. Here one also. This is the plane which is passing through the focal point F1 and perpendicular to the plane. Such type of planes are known as focal plane. The important property of the focal plane is that the rays starting from any point of focal plane in the object space corresponding to a set of conjugate parallel rays in the image space. Similarly, a set of parallel here also rays in object space corresponding to a set of rays intersecting at a point on the focal plane in the image space. Okay. Thus, the focal point of an optical system are defined as focal points of an optical system are defined as the pair of points F1, F2 here, F1, F2 here, pair of points on the principal axis, not anywhere, on the principal axis only of the system and conjugate to point of infinity. Okay. Now we are going to see another cardinal point, that is principal points, and we are also going to see principal planes. See here, for that purpose consider this diagram. This is a thick portion of convex lens. This is a thick portion of convex lens. For an optical system, there are two principal points. For an optical system, two principal points, P1 and P2. And the plane passing through this first principal point P1 and the plane passing through the second principal point P2, and these planes which are perpendicular to the principal axis are known as principal planes. In this figure, P1 and P2 are the principal point and H1 P1 and H2 P2 are the principal plane. We are just going to see how these principal point and principal plane can be obtained. Okay, see here in this figure shows that the ray PQ, this ray PQ is incident at point Q. This ray PQ is incident at point Q on the lens. It is parallel. This ray PQ is parallel to the principal axis. This ray PQ is parallel to principal axis. The rays after refraction through the first surface on the lens travels along QR, and the QR after refraction through the other surface of the lens are RF2. So this is incident ray and this is final emergent ray. I am again going to tell you, consider a ray PQ. Ray PQ is incident at point Q on the first surface. It comes parallel to the principal axis. After refraction, it comes to strike on second surface. That means for this surface, this ray is the incident rays, and this is the final emergent ray which is refracted after second surface. Okay. Now the point F2 here, the point F2 is called what? Second focal point, obviously. Second focal point of a thick convex lens. Now see here, when the incident ray PQ and final emergent ray RF2 are produced forward and backward. That means what? When PQ is produced forward and RF2 produced backward, they come to intersect here. This PQ produced in such a way that, and in this way RF2, this is emergent, final emergent ray produced back. These two rays are come to intersect at this point H2, and the plane are drawn such a way that the plane is passing through H2, point H2 of intersection and passing through the, perpendicular to principal plane, where it intersect, we will get H2, P2. So, F2 is the second focal point, P2 is the, H2, P2 is the second principal plane, and this point P2 is the second principal focus. Okay. Like this, consider another ray, F1S. This one, F1S. F1S. F1S starting from point F1. Okay. And strike on surface at point S. After refraction, it travels through along ST and emerge out from this surface and going parallelly TU. So, what I say, consider a ray, another ray F1S starting from the focal point F1 of the lens. After refraction through the lens, it emerge along the direction, TU parallel, and TU is parallel to the principal axis at the height of the same height, like this, same height, that is height of the point Q from the principal plane. Okay. The ray F1S and TU are so produced that, see here, F1S, this one, this is produced forward, that is this portion. Yes, H1 is the produced portion of the incident ray, and this TU produce reverse backs. This TU when produce reverse back, and this when F1S is produced forward at point H1, they intersect each other. That means this ray TU produce backward and F1 produce forward. At H1 it get intersect, and when we draw a plane which is passing through the point H1 and perpendicular to principal plane, then H1 P1 is the first principal plane and P2 is the first principal point. In this way, we study the principal point and principal planes. Now, last but not least, nodal points and nodal planes. Nodal points and nodal planes. Same figure is there, only there is a minute difference. So, I am just going to make some changes in this figure. See here, this is in this figure, this is the focal point F1, this is the focal point F2, this is the principal point P1, and this is the principal point P2. Okay. Now, consider any point on this first principal plane, like this, A, H1. Now, see how nodal planes can obtain. Consider this optical system, consider an optical system consisting of thick, this is the thick portion, again. This is the thick portion of, just like before, just like a thick portion consider in order to obtain principal points and principal plane. Here, this is also a thick portion whose principal points are P1 and P2 and whose focal points are F1 and F2. Okay. So, here F1 and F2 be the first and second focal points of the optical system respectively. P1 and P2 are the first and second principal point of an optical system respectively. In this figure, H1 P1 and H2 P2. See here. H2 P2, H1 P1 and H2 P2 are the first and second principal planes respectively. Now A F1 and suppose this is point B. A F1, what I say again I am going to tell, F1 and F2 are the pair of focal points or principal focus. P1 and P2 are the pair of P1 and P2 is the pair of principal points. F1 and F2 focal points, P1 and P2 principal points. H1 P1 is the first principal plane, H2 P2 is the second principal plane. A F1, this plane, the plane passing through the point A and passing through this plane is first focal plane, and B F2 is the second focal plane. Okay. Now consider any point such that A, suppose A is the point, now here, and this point on the first focal plane, this point is on the first focal plane of an optical system. Consider the ray AH or AH1, AH1 first ray, AH1, this ray. Consider this ray AH1 which travelling parallel to the principal plane. Its conjugate ray is H1 F1. That means its conjugate H1 P1. This is the, remember, consider a ray AH1 travelling parallel to principal axis. Its conjugate ray emerge out and it is H2 F2. H2 F2. Such that H1 P1 is equal to H2 P2 or H2 P2 is equal to H2 P1. H1 F1, correct, no problem. Now let us consider another rays, that is AT1, that means this rays AT1 which is parallel to H2 F2 and striking the first plane, striking the first principal plane H1 P1. Okay, H1 P1 ला strike कर दो. AT1 is parallel to H2 P2 and striking the first principal plane HT1. Its complex conjugate is TC, T2C. That means like this. This is another point. See here, this is parallel to this. So hence we can say that as we consider AT1 parallel to H2 F2 and striking the first principal plane H1 P1, the at point T1, then its conjugate plane is T2C such that T1 P1 is equal to T2 P2. Now the ray T2C, which is T2C, this ray, or T2N2, which is one T2N2. Similar, just 1 minute. Okay, I got it. This one, T2N2. The rays T2C or T2N2, same rays, is parallel to H2F2, because both the rays are originate from the same point A, taken on the first focal plane of an optical system. The point of intersection of incident ray AT1, this is the incident ray, and its conjugate T2C with the principal axis are called nodal planes. So, this is the intersection and this is the intersection. These are the nodal points. And the plane passing through these nodal points and perpendicular to the principal axis are called as nodal planes. So, N1 and N2 are two nodal points. Okay. Nodal points, in short, nodal points are defined as a pair of conjugate point of the axis having unit positive angular magnification. I am again going to repeat, nodal points are defined as a pair of conjugate points on the axis having unit positive angular magnification. In this way, we studied all these cardinal points. There are in all 6 cardinal points and 6 planes. F1 and F2 are the focal points, P1 and P2 are the principal points, and N1 and N2 are the nodal points. And plane passing through first focal point perpendicular to the principal axis is first focal plane. Then plane passing through the second focal point and perpendicular to the principal plane is called second focal plane. And similarly, the plane passing through the first principal point and perpendicular to the principal axis, and second plane which is passing through the second principal point and perpendicular to the second principal plane, these are the principal planes. So, in this way we studied 6 cardinal points, F1, F2 focal points, P1, P2 principal points, and N1, N2 nodal points, and we also studied 6 different planes. In this way we completed the cardinal points. We shall stop here. Have a good day. Thank you.